Vengeance. The sun hung low over the vast plains of Umucha, casting golden hues across the land. It was the hour when the wind carried whispers from ancestors, rustling through the baobab trees and stirring the dust of forgotten battles. In the heart of the village, a boy knelt before his father's grave, his fist clenched in rage. Obinna, son of Eze Umenka, had never known peace since the day the soldiers of Ajanko stormed their village, slaughtering his father and many warriors of Umucha. The king of Ajanko, a ruthless warlord named Oduma, had sought to claim the sacred lands of Umucha, and in his quest for power, he left behind a river of blood. That night, the wails of widows and orphans filled the air, and Obinna's heart was forever stained with vengeance. Years passed, and Obinna grew into a warrior, his muscles hardened by training and his mind sharpened like the edge of a spear. The elders of Umucha, led by the wise but aging Dibia Neka, counseled patience, urging him to let the gods take their course. But the gods had been silent too long, and Obinna could no longer bear the weight of his father's death without action. One evening, as the moon bathed the village in silver light, Obinna made his decision. He stood before the sacred shrine of Amadioha, the god of justice, and made a vow. I will see Oduma fall, or I shall perish trying. His journey led him through treacherous forest where the spirits of the night whispered temptations in his ears, through riverbanks where crocodiles watched with unblinking eyes, and over mountains where the wind howled like grieving souls. At every turn, he encountered trials that tested not only his strength but his spirit. In the village of Oka, he met an old hunter, Okoro, who had once fought beside his father. The old man, now a legend wrapped in flesh, saw the fire in Obinna's eyes. Revenge is a double-edged sword, he warned, but if you must wield it, then do so wisely. Okoro led Obinna to a hidden enclave of warriors, the last resistance against Oduma's tyranny. There, he trained alongside men and women who had also lost their homes and families to the warlord. Among them was Adaeze, a fierce warrior whose beauty was matched only by her skill with the spear. Together, they plotted the downfall of Oduma. The final confrontation came on the eve of the new moon. Under the cover of darkness, Obinna and his allies infiltrated Ajanko, cutting through guards like a storm through a field of dry grass. In the great hall of Ajanko, amidst the flickering torchlight, Obinna faced Oduma at last. Their battle was fierce, shaking the very foundations of the palace. Oduma, a towering man with scars of 100 battles, fought like a wounded lion, but Obinna was relentless. With the weight of his ancestors behind him, he delivered the final blow, his father's blade sinking into Oduma's chest. As the warlord fell, silence engulfed the hall. The people of Ajanko, long oppressed, emerged from their fear and hailed Obinna as the harbinger of justice. But as he stood over Oduma's lifeless body, Obinna felt neither joy nor relief, only an emptiness where his rage had once burned. The battle was won, but the scars of war remained. Obinna returned to Umucha, not as a hero, but as a man who had paid the price of vengeance. He knelt once more at his father's grave, whispering, "It is done." The wind carried his words away, and for the first time in years, the land of Umucha knew peace. Please subscribe, like, comment and share for more captivating stories. See you in my next video.